Hi, I'm Ivan.
I'm Mario.
And this is DIY Detail. Today we're in Mario's shop and he's got this 2019 Acura that needs a bit of help. But he's never used any DIY Detail products, so we're going to go over the complete line with him and then detail the car with him. So Mario, first thing we need to do is wash the car.
All right.
We have two options for washing the car. We have DIY Detail Rinseless Wash.
Okay.
So this is a very universal product. You can wash the outside, the inside, you can do your windows with it. Everything you need to do, you can probably do with this. But we have a lot more. You like bubbles, right?
Yeah.
Suds?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we have incredible suds, give you a lot of lubrication, a lot of foam, and makes your black car turn white if we want it to.
Okay.
Those are our two basic cleaning products. Now, sometimes you need to clean a little bit more. That's why we have All Clean. So All Clean is our all-purpose cleaner. In this bottle, it comes diluted 15:1.
Okay.
And when you buy it in a gallon, it comes concentrated, so you need to dilute it 15:1. This is for the outside of the vehicle. If you want to use this on the inside, not your car, your interior is clean enough. But if you have a customer that comes in with a stained vehicle, they'll need to. You might need to use All Clean, and if you do, you dilute it 30:1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very concentrated.
I see.
We have iron remover. I know you like things that smell nice. You won't like this.
No.
It doesn't smell good.
Okay.
But very potent chemical. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
It works very well. This is great when we're going to be claying the surface to remove any oxidized metals. You don't see it on a black car. We see it on a white car, but on a black car you don't see it, but they're there. So a little rust on a white car. You've had a white car before, little white dots on the back end.
Is it like brake pads or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, okay.
Your brake pads. We have tree sap remover. Tree sap remover is, like we say, tree sap. So if you park outside, you have little drops of sap on the vehicle. Also, it's great for removing rubber and tar. So different things that need a solvent to have them removed. While we're still cleaning, interior clean and protect.
All right.
This is to clean the interior, obviously. And the protection part of it is probably not what you're thinking. It's not like Armor All. So we're not going for a shiny, glossy interior. It protects against dust or anti-static and UV.
UV, okay.
But it leaves the finish natural. So you're not going to get a shiny...
That's the one I prefer.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like Armor All.
No, exactly. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that.
It comes white later on anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It damages the surface. Quick beads. This is a fun one, especially for wheels. But your whole exterior of the vehicle, we can wash it. While it's wet, you spray this on, rinse it again, and now you have a short-term ceramic protection on your paint.
Okay.
And a lot of fun to use. Ceramic gloss, which is this. This is our ceramic detail spray. Once again, while you're washing the car, you can use this as a drying aid to make your towel perform better. Also leave protection behind, but it can be used as a clay lubricant. It can be used, you can apply it with a polisher if you want to. So many different ways of using ceramic gloss.
Right.
One important thing that a lot of people don't realize is your vehicle gets minerals all over it. And water spot remover is a mineral deposit remover. And even though you may not see water spots, there are minerals there. Okay. So people that blow dry their vehicles, they get a lot of mineral accumulation. People who go to car washes, they get a lot of mineral accumulation. Driving through salt in the winter, you get mineral accumulation on the sides. We don't see it, but it's there. This will help revive the vehicle, maybe even a coating at that point. Once we've done all the decontamination steps, we might need to polish it. In this case, we do need to polish this vehicle. Yeah, a little bit. That's where the gold standard polish comes in. We have a whole system. So we have the polishers, we have the pads, we have the polish. Very easy to use, very simple to use, and you get great results quickly.
All right.
We have ceramic coatings. We'll explore those a little later because those are the ultimate in protection for your vehicle. And after we've polished, we'll need panel prep. Panel prep is there to prepare the paint for the ceramic coating. And the ceramic coatings, we'll go over that a little later. But for right now, the panel prep is the last step after we polished to apply ceramic coating.
All right.
Once we've done all this work to do the outside of the vehicle, we want to protect the inside as well. We have interior ceramic for that. Interior ceramic is a ceramic coating that coats everything on your interior. So it can be the seats, the steering wheel, the dash, the carpets.
Everything.
Everything,
All right.
even your navigation screen, so you don't get fingerprints on it.
Okay.
Or it makes it easier to clean the fingerprints off.
Okay.
If you're eating a hamburger in your car.
That'll be a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. And finally, the last step for a detail, the icing on the cake, tire dressing.
Okay.
We all like tire dressing. You can take a dirty car, put tire dressing on it. It makes it look cleaner.
Yeah.
It's not any cleaner. But anyway, so our tire lotion, very easy to apply. Doesn't sling, so you won't have little dots of tire dressing up the side of your car. So that's our line. Now we have other things as well. I mentioned pads. We have ceramic coatings. We have microfiber towels. But as we're doing this, we'll go over all of that.
All right, good.
First thing we need to do, though, is wash the car.
That's right.
When you decontaminate a vehicle, what are you using?
I used to use the clay one.
The clay bars?
That's right.
Okay. Technology has advanced a little bit.
Okay, good.
We have a perforated synthetic decontamination towel.
Okay.
Big words to say it's a great way of decontaminating the vehicle without scratching it, without marring it.
Okay.
So the old clay bars, if you applied a little too much pressure or you were using a rough one,
Okay.
you get like a sanded look to it. This, we won't get that sanded look. And it can be used as maintenance once the vehicle is coated as well.
All right.
So
Or that'll be easier.
yeah, much easier.
All right, good.
So off we go to coating a car.
All right, perfect.
First step we have to do, we filled our bucket with water.
All right.
We have our perforated synthetic decontamination towel. We'll put in the water, let it go. We have a legacy sponge in there and our rinseless wash. There's 5 gallons in the bucket. We're going to put 5 capfuls.
It's one per gallon?
Yeah, 1 capful per gallon, half an ounce, or 4 milliliters to a liter.
There you go.
We'll mix that up a little bit. We never want to take that and put it on the car. We need to pre-spray the car first or pre-rinse to get all that heavy dirt that's off the car because we have quite a bit on here, especially on the back end. So we have a keg. In this keg is rinseless wash.
Okay.
So the same that's in the bucket, same dilution, 256 to 1. And I'll get your glasses off the car.
Yeah, sure.
Don't want to get them wet.
All right.
And this will start emulsifying the dirt, breaking it down. And when we rinse, it'll take a lot of that grit down with it, just leaving traffic film on the surface. While the rinseless wash is doing its job of pre-soaking, so emulsifying that dirt, breaking it down, and lifting it off the surface, we're going to spray all clean, diluted 15 to 1 on your wheels.
You want me to do it?
Yep. Go ahead. Have fun.
Have fun, yeah, okay. This one is correct?
Yep.
I'll go for the other one. Am I too close or?
No, that's good.
Sounds good. Spectacular. Correct?
Perfect.
Right then.
Mario, now that the
Yes.
all clean has done its job on the tires
Okay.
and the wheels, and the rinseless wash is doing its job on the body, we're going to rinse it off
Okay.
to allow that dirt that was on there to fall to the floor.
Okay.
Then we'll pre-spray again, we'll wash the whole vehicle.
Perfect. I can do it if you want, eh?
Okay.
I can do it if you
Yeah, go ahead, have fun.
Give me more over there,
Aye.
Ivan. Perfect.
Mario is getting back into detailing after a break he took for a few years, and that's why we're giving him new tips and tricks, but he's done it before, so no need to worry. And he built this garage specifically as a pre-retirement plan to get into detailing. So you notice the walls, the ceilings, they're all sheet metal, they're all very waterproof. He's got the nice flooring in here, a good drain, so everything he needs to do it right. Just needs a little more lighting in here, but we'll get to that one later.
That's it. Almost that size. There we go.
Next step, we're putting the rinseless wash back on the vehicle.
Okay.
Just quickly, you don't need a lot of it.
Okay.
Next up, the contact wash. So I know you've washed with a sponge before, so it's not strange to you. Just want to show you the newest technology. So
Okay.
the rinseless wash, we know the back end of the vehicle was the dirtiest. So let me start on the bumper, which is probably the last place we would normally start, but
Yeah.
I want to pick up a bit of dirt. Take a look at the sponge.
Yeah.
And we don't have to dip it too far into the bucket. Just touch the surface, sponge is clean.
All right.
Yep. And we don't want the sponge being wet. When you take it out of the bucket, give it a squeeze, just on the verge of dripping. That's all we need.
Okay.
Enjoy.
I start on top.
Start on the top, work your way down.
Perfect. And after when do you have to rinse it?
After every panel, flip the sponge. So now you've done one side of the sponge. The next piece of the car that you do, go to the other side.
Okay.
Then you
if I
come
go
back
to
to
the
the bucket.
windshield, I'll turn it up,
Yeah,
and then I'll rinse it.
yeah.
All right. Just like that?
Perfect.
All right. When I used to wash a car, I start at the top,
Yeah,
all the everything up there, and then I finish with the front, and then the back rear.
yeah.
Is
That's
that
fine.
like that, or
That's perfect. As long as you have a system that works for you and it's safe, follow it.
okay? Because they used to say you go up, and then the dirt goes down.
Yeah. Next step, iron remover. This is the stuff that doesn't smell nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
So,
a skunk? No.
pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, okay.
A skunk getting a perm. So,
Getting a perm? Oh, yeah.
so the iron remover, we need to use the decontamination towel,
All right.
and we want to fold the towel in 4. So I'll give you this.
Sure.
The reason we're folding the towel is to reduce pressure points.
Okay.
And if I do press on the towel, I'm going to get rinseless coming out of it. As I mentioned before, iron remover, not the best smelling product, also one of the most expensive products.
All right, okay.
So we don't want to waste it. And a lot of people will just spray this all over the car.
Okay.
If we do that, it's going to smell really bad. But to save us and to save on product cost, what we do is 1 spray on the towel, 1 spray on the panel,
All right.
merge the 2, and then start decontaminating. And
Jeez, okay.
no pressure on the towel,
Okay.
and you'll feel when the contamination is gone. We can hear it just a little bit. And as I keep going.
I hear it and I smell it.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's not our best
I
smelling.
thought that was worse because you told me that was really, really, could be worse.
Yeah, it could be much worse. And then we just go around the car like this. So every panel, we'll flip the towel, go to a new side, 1 spray on the panel, 1 spray on the towel.
Okay, after that, usually where you go?
Start with the roof, work your way down. Just 1. That's 5 sprays.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't close that much. I don't feel a lot of contamination.
No. No. This car gets washed frequently, so it probably won't have a lot of contamination on it.
Do you use the same side for all the roof, or?
You can, especially when you have very light contamination like this. It's not heavy.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't have your experience, but I think I don't feel that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of contamination.
So you also want to do your windows like you're doing. That's going to help make your windows easier to clean the next time you go
On
to
the side too?
Yeah, all the
windows.
Basically the whole vehicle.
All right.
The car is starting to dry a little bit, so I'm just going to spray a little more rinseless on. That's just going to give us just a little bit more lubrication. Lubrication while decontaminating, never a bad thing. Fun thing with the iron remover as well, because of the surfactants in it, we can see where Mario's been. It's got a nice sudsy tracer to it. Mario, like me, is in his 50s. That means he's more flexible. When we get to our age, we can reach the bottom of the rocker panels.
Everything's done.
Everything's done. Time to rinse it off.
I'll put this, where do I put this rug?
We'll rinse it off in the sink
Okay.
and then let it dry. Next step is water spot remover. So see how the water is sitting flat on the hood in a lot of areas? We don't need a lot of this, but immediately it starts beating the water. That's because it's breaking down the minerals on the surface.
Okay.
We just lightly spray it on, and then with a rinseless dampened towel, we agitate the surface.
Okay.
You don't flip the towel, use the same side for the whole car. Because we know the car is clean, we've washed it, we've clayed it, so now all we're doing is spreading the water spot remover.
Okay, so I'm just holding you.
Yeah.
It smells better. A little bit better.
It's got a nicer smell than the iron remover for sure.
You did the side part out there?
The whole side is done.
Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure.
So now we've rinsed off the whole vehicle. We can see that the water behavior is a little better than it was before. Still not great, but much better. And for the wheels, gonna make sure they're rinsed. And we add a bit of quick beads, let it sit for 30 seconds,
All right.
and then we spray.
So you're gonna rinse?
Go ahead.
Okay, you don't want
It's all
to
you.
me?
No, it's all you. Ouais.
Qu'est-ce que...
C'est plus rapide, il faut la...
Ouais.
30 seconds?
Roughly.
Roughly?
Yeah.
That's correct. I just forgot to rinse it before, but there was a lot of water in it. It's yourself. I'll shoot the other one. That'll take my 30 seconds.
Next step, the drying blanket.
Just like a chamois.
Have fun.
That's fun. I don't know why I'm the only one to work this morning. No. Is that better to scrub or just
Doesn't
like
matter.
we did at the beginning like that, or?
However you like.
All right.
Equal. So what do you think?
It's really
Yeah.
speechless.
It's not a hard process.
No.
We already have, we've brought out shine because we've taken the contaminations away. We've taken those mineral deposits away. Now we get to polish and apply the coating. Even more fun.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Mario, it's
Yep.
all clean. It's ready to go. Let's take a look. So it's all swirled up. We have some deeper marks as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a test spot. We have 3 pads in the system. And someone scratched up with their fingers here.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So we'll get rid of that. But we have 3 pads in the system. We have the yellow pad or the gold standard pad. This is our medium pad.
Okay.
We have the red pad here. This is our finishing pad, rotary jeweling pad. We normally use this on a rotary. And then we have our cutting pad. This is the most aggressive.
Okay.
We don't necessarily want to use this one. If we don't need to, we don't need to go there. So I've already washed my pad in the pad washer. I'll put 1 spray of polish. And for a test spot, I like to do about the size of a towel.
Okay.
So 16 by 16. And I'll do 3 passes. That way I know that's what I need to do for the rest. This is probably one of the worst parts of the hood here. So we'll do that here.
Three passes.
3 passes, that'll give us a baseline to determine what we need to do. If we need to do more than that, we'll go to the wool pad. If this is satisfactory, we don't need to do any more, then we're good. We have a rinseless dampened towel. This will help break down the polishing oils and allow me to remove them without applying any pressure. And then just follow up with the dry towel.
And when you dry one, you make it some circle instead of just.
Oh, you can do lines, you can do circles,
Okay,
triangles,
doesn't matter.
squares. It's up to you. How's
But a
that?
bit different. Eh?
Yeah, very different. So could we do more? Yes. But do we want to do more? In this case, maybe yes.
Yeah, because it's still some.
Yeah. So we'll switch to the wool pad
You gotta take this one, okay?
and give this one a try.
Okay. Take it.
up on the hood. I'm at speed 2. Damp towel.
Dry one.
Much better.
Yep.
Now you'll notice this looks a little gray compared to here.
Yep.
And that's because the wool pad leaves it slightly abraded. So we need another step if we're doing this.
Okay.
If we're doing the gold, we only need 1 step. But since we're going to be applying C6 Hydro Lite, we want to do the final step anyways with that. So we'll start with this, and then we'll do our final pass. But this has gotten rid of the deeper swirls and the deeper marks. And we go here. So we'll do 1 pass with the wool, and then 1 pass with the red on the other tool. Yeah. Now we had that grayish look here,
yep,
of the micro marring from the wool pad. Just give it 1 little pass with the rotary, and we'll see the difference that it makes.
No pressure, nothing.
No pressure, just let the machine do the work. If it feels like you're working, you're doing something wrong.
Okay. Much better.
So that one that looked glossy before, now this one is glossier.
Yeah.
You can see the grayish. I left the gray there, or the hazing. And then here we have gloss. You can see your metallic more.
Yeah. A lot more.
Yeah. And then we go here. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
So now we have a plan of action. We know what we need to do.
Let's do
Get
it.
it done. Mario, next step, we're removing the polish residue, getting it ready to receive the C6 app. So the Adhesion Promoter Polish. So we need to wipe it off, but we don't need to be crazy about it. Just make sure that you get it clean, get the surface clean, and go from there.
Looks good. Eh?
Looks very good.
Do you like it?
I like it.
Now that we've wiped off the gold standard polish,
Yeah.
it's looking good. We're going to
Really
make it
good.
look better.
Better?
Yes.
I thought that was correct like that.
No, we're going to improve it. So this is the app. This is an adhesion promoter polish. And unlike before, we're going to use a dry pad. So we're not cleaning the pad.
Okay.
And we just go around the vehicle lightly. We're not trying to polish with this. What we're doing is we're actually depositing this onto the paint.
Okay.
And what it's going to do is actually swell the paint a little bit, but keep it locked in that swollen state.
Okay.
Keeping it open, and then when we go to put the coating on, the coating goes in the paint instead of on the paint.
Okay.
And it's just a very simple, turn the machine on is always better.
Better and easier.
So no pressure on the machine.
Okay.
And as long as we see a trail behind the machine, we don't need to add any more.
Okay. As soon as it's drive off, then we put.
Yeah, and then we use a dry microfiber
Okay.
to level it off. I like to do 2 passes.
Do you have to rub it right after that, or you can wait at the end of the car?
You can wait at the end, you can do it right after, you can wait till tomorrow if you want. It doesn't matter.
All right. Okay. Let's see.
And I still have some on the pad, so I don't need to add any more. So this acts as a deep cleaner, and at the same time it's preparing the paint for the coating. We don't need to use a panel prep after this. Actually, you don't want to use a panel prep. And you just keep going around the vehicle.
Three drop. You covered a lot of things.
Still have,
Still have one.
yeah. So, do you want to wipe or do you want to polish?
Doesn't matter which one we want me to do.
I'll
Okay.
put gloves on though.
Yes.
I don't want your sticky little fingers
Okay.
on the paint. Mario, next step,
The last one?
The application of the coating. Well, not the last one.
Oh, okay.
No, the last one is invoicing the customer. But Hydro Lite is our 6-year ceramic coating. You can do longer than that if you maintain it properly, but it'll do at least 6 years. Extremely, extremely hydrophobic and great chemical resistance.
Okay.
Contains polysilazane. Polysilazane gives us a very hard, resilient, and chemically resistant product. We have silicon carbide, again, very chemically resistant, but also very glossy.
Can you use it on the tank? No.
Yeah, very glossy, very shiny. We have in here also SiO2 or silicon dioxide. Silicon dioxide gives a shine. It's in most ceramic coatings. We have silicon nitride, which is a very flexible ceramic.
Okay.
So it reduces the incidence of fracturing. And finally, we have refined detonated nanodiamonds.
Okay.
And that really brings out the shine, brings out the gloss, but also durability and water spot resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So when we start,
all those things in a little.
yeah, everything's in this little bottle.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to put roughly about 10 drops on my pad. Then from there, normally we're going to box a section. But now, since I have way too much on my pad, this is way too much, I'm just going to start in the center and work my way up.
Okay.
Because I want to prime this pad.
Okay.
And you see how thick it is? I don't want it thick. The less I use, the better it is. So I'm going to spread it out in a circular motion, making my way to the edge of the panel. So that big puddle that I put there to begin with, I'm just going to keep working it, spreading it out further and further. You see how the surface looks wet?
Yep.
And eventually it's going to look like an oil slick on water or a rainbow effect. And when 50% of that rainbow effect is gone or more, then we're going to go with the 2 towels you have in your hand. The short nap to level and the red one or the high nap to finish off.
It's too early.
Yeah. So see how we have what looks like a rainbow effect or oil slick on water? We're going to continue to let that go until about 50% of it or more is back to clear.
Okay.
And once we get back to clear,
You see more on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The cameras look easier.
normally it's harder to see on the camera, but we got just the right lighting here for that.
Yeah.
And one way to tell that it's too early is if we take our towel and stop. See the weave of the towel?
Yeah.
That means it's too early.
Okay.
So we're going to wait a minute or two more. Now the curing of or cross-linking of the ceramic is really affected by humidity. So the higher the humidity, the faster it's going to go.
Ah, okay. You want to call a pizza? No.
No.
Oh, you see on the.
Yeah, on the camera we can really. This is rare that we see it better on the camera than we do
You never see.
with our eyes. So
You see your hands on.
yeah, we see exactly where I stopped.
Your stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, I put way too much on this time, but that's to get the pad primed. Once the pad is primed, then we just add 1 or 2 drops per pan.
Okay.
Less is more. So I'll do the other half of the hood.
You only put 1 drop or 2?
Just 1.
This one.
So I'm boxing in the panel, making sure to go past onto the fender, onto the light. And once I've boxed in the section, just go in a circular motion. And this one will cross-link a little faster because now I have the right amount
Less. Yeah.
on my pad. So this side will probably be ready before the other side. And putting too much on is not a good thing. It's not going to help anyone. It's not going to help the product.
Would it be better if you start with only 5 drops at the beginning, or instead of 10? Or?
No, I like to spread it on the pad.
Okay, okay.
You can try it.
Yeah.
Can try here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be nice and slick
Oh yeah.
and no pressure. Just you're not trying to remove the excess coating, you're trying to level it or spread it out thin.
And then I use the other one after.
Yeah.
Jeez.
A little slicker
It
than
looks like velvet.
yeah. A little slicker than a couple hours ago.
Jeez.
The other side should be good.
Yeah.
Then spread.
Oh, it's what a spread.
So Mario, here we have what we commonly refer to as a high spot. So right here, you missed just a little bit when you were wiping off.
Okay.
And what you want to do is just wipe it off again. Now you're wiping off in straight lines, and that's what happens when you wipe off in straight lines.
Okay. Is that correct?
And then just go back over the other top. So if you wipe off in a circular motion like you're mopping the floor,
Okay.
you get a much better coverage.
Okay.
And when you get to the edge, you go past the edge.
Okay.
You've got another one here. See this little
Okay.
triangle shape? That's a very common spot because you did one side of the hood
Yeah.
and then the other side of the hood. And
That better
normally-
like that?
Yeah, and normally there's always one here, and true to form, you've got one here as well. So you have a little peak here.
Are you telling me that I'm gonna be fired or?
No, you're good.
Okay.
It's common because again, you're going in straight lines. So when you go in straight lines, when you get to the edge, sometimes you miss a little spot. And then those are high spots. The high spots, if we don't get them off early like this, they're very difficult to remove afterwards.
Okay.
So far, so good?
So far so good.
You're a few inches shorter than I am. And I noticed when we were cleaning the car, you had problems reaching. You got your little ladder out, which is a great thing. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, that's a good trick.
It's very important when we're doing this to actually overlap. So I'm going past the center of the roof again because I want to make sure we don't miss anything. And it's not a problem to overlap this coating on top of itself. You don't have to put 2 layers on. That's not actually something we want to do. But while the coating's fresh like this, it's very simple to overlap it.
Thank you, sir.
So next step, we've got the upper sections done.
Yeah.
So we're going to do one panel at a time.
All right.
But this panel is the quarter panel and obviously go all the way to the A-pillar.
Okay.
And that way, while I'm wiping this off, you can be doing the door. Then when you're doing the front door, I can be wiping out the front door while you're doing the back door.
Perfect.
So we're not in each other's way.
All right, good. And with circle.
Circular motion. You can do a slightly larger circle. And no pressure. Oh, you missed a spot.
I'll be back. I'll do that. I'll do that. You-
Box. Final impressions?
To be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that result.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm the kind of guy who washes car every week, and I thought I was doing a good and a great job.
Yeah.
That was not it.
Okay.
This
So
one is really, I'm really impressed. To be
Excellent.
honest, I didn't expect that result. I'm repeating what I've told you at the beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really, really impressed, and I really like my car worth maybe 10,000 more.
maybe not 10,000, but a couple thousand more. Yeah.
10,000, yeah.
So this is C6 Hydro Lite that we have on the vehicle. Extremely hydrophobic, extremely glossy, and Mario's going to get a lot of good wear and use out of this. He drives it in the summer, he drives it in the winter, so he's going to see how well the C6 Hydro performs. If you like this type of content, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, leave them below. We'll see you in the next one, but in the meantime, you might want to watch this video right here.